Hello, Elizabeth Barry here, and I am reminding you to get out of your own way. Today, I want to talk about the subject that I mention a lot. I mention it in my writing, in my articles, possibly on my website, but I say the words, speak your truth. And as a personal development coach, as someone who has worked on personal development for about 15 to 20 years now, I understand what speaking your truth means, but I understand that there's a lot of you out there that might not understand. Well, what does it mean to even speak your truth? If you're not speaking your truth, are you speaking something that's false? Well, let me break it down for you, or let me at least try to. So, speaking your truth, I believe, is allowing us to be kind and not carry the weight that we have, right? So most of the days we're carrying everything in our backpacks, in our imaginary backpacks, and our nerves can get the best of us. And when we learn to speak our truth, we can share what's inside of us, what's on our minds, kindly, effectively, with our positive choice of words, proactively, rather than keeping it all bottled up. I say to my clients, if you don't share your truth, if you don't speak what's inside of you, you're going to end up like the girl that was a blueberry in the Willy Wonka movie, where she just exploded at the end, and we don't want that to happen. So speaking your truth, it's a way of life. It's a positive habit. It's a way to remind yourself to speak kinder, and when you do that, the results are increased compassion, increased empathy, and the way that we feel for each other just gets a little bit more of levity. If we don't speak our minds to our bosses, our teams, our managers, our lovers, we become bottled up, and we just keep putting all of that stuff in our backpacks, and it weighs us down. So we mustn't attack, we mustn't fear. Learning to speak our truth is kind of like, think of like a little piggy, like a little piggy squeaky, sitting in the muck, like playing in the mud, just getting the mud all over himself, right? So think of yourself as like this cute little piggy, and that's what it means. It's sitting in the muck, looking at your vulnerability, being vulnerable, understanding the not so perfect sides of ourselves, and understanding what's inside that has to come out. You can even say to yourself, I am imperfectly perfect, right? It's as easy as that. And if someone doesn't respond to your truth in a way that's, in a way that makes you feel good, or as long as you spoke your truth kindly and effectively, that's okay. We cannot control others. We can only control ourselves. But as long as you stand for who you are and what's inside of your soul, that is going to make you a healthier, happier adult. I'll see you soon.